Hi, my name's Dennis Marquardt, and if you remember back in November at our beekeeping meeting at Crossroads, we had making mead with the Marquardts. And at that time, several of you brought honey to add to our plum musk. We made the musk, and since that time, we've gone through several different things to complete the mead to bring it to this point. So I'll just kind of run through chronologically what we did. On the 27th, which was the next day after the meeting, we made the yeast for the musk. On the 28th, we added that yeast to the musk along with some peptic enzyme. The peptic enzyme is added to that to help get the yeast going. After that, on 11:30, we transferred that because the specific gravity came to 1.020 from 1.090. We transferred that into a glass carboy, and that's called a racking. Then on 12/6/19, we transferred it again into another glass carboy, and we added 5 more Campton tablets. The Campton tablets are added to the product to kill any bacteria that might be in there. At that time, the specific gravity was 1.019. Again, on 3/17/20, we transferred it again into another glass carboy, added our Campton tablets, and we had to do a little top off because things settle to the bottom, and when you transfer it, you lose some. So we topped it off with a little bit of water. And then again on 4/22/20, we added a thing called sparkaloid to this right here. And that sparkaloid, what that does is it clears the musk down to the bottom. And what you see here is what it cleared down to. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to transfer this again into this glass carboy. And after that, it will sit for a little while, and then we will begin the bottling process. And anyone who brought honey will then get some wine whenever we meet again. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lynn Marquardt, and we're going to continue the process of getting our wine ready to bottle. At this point, I'm going to be taking off the cork and adding a substance called potassium sorbite to this empty carboy. Potassium sorbite will stabilize the wine in case there's any active yeast still in it. So I've added the potassium sorbite, and now I'm going to add the siphon and hose into the bottle and begin the siphoning process. What we'll be doing is siphoning the wine from this 5-gallon carboy into this 5-gallon carboy and get rid of the debris on the bottom. Then from that point, we'll take the wine and begin our bottling process.
Now you can see we've completed our transfer, and we have a clear product, and this is our plum mead. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start to bottle it. So we estimated we're going to need about 36 bottles, and we're going to fill those bottles, and then we're going to proceed with corking them. I'm going to show you how we do the filling. So we actually start to siphon. We siphon, fill the bottle up just about almost when it gets to the neck. And at that point, if we put more in, it's hard for the cork to go in. So, see, it's filling. What I like to do is put a little kink in the line here. First, that bottle's filled. Nice spot. Well, the process of filling the bottles is over, and we ended up with 25 bottles of plum mead and a little glass for myself, which is the best part of making wine. So I'd like to offer a little toast before I start to cork these bottles. So a toast to last year's honey, and this year's bees, and this year's honey, and all the people in the bee club. Wow, is that good? All right, back to work for me. So, what we do to cork is we have a hand corker. We put the cork in there, like that. We pull the bottle forward, put that on the bottle, and cork. Another cork. Then would you like to explain what we do with the corks to get them ready for bottling?
Well, all the corks are specially prepared with a disinfectant. Water is boiled and the corks are soaked for 5 minutes before Dennis is putting the corks into the bottle.
So basically that's how we cork them, and that's the process for making wine as well as plum mead. So you will get a bottle or 2 bottles if you brought us some honey back in November. Thank you for your contribution.